Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue building decks around the new legendary creatures from Aetherdrift. Leading our budget deck for this video is the other new god of Amonkhet, Sab-Sunen Luxa Embodied. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Sab-Sunen Luxa Embodied is a 5-mana 6/6 legendary god with reach, trample, and indestructible. Sab-Sunen can't attack or block unless the number of counters on her is even. At the beginning of our main phase, we put a +1/+1 counter on her. Then, if she has an odd number of counters, we draw 2 cards. Okay, so we're looking at building a deck centered around +1/+1 counters. We can grow our indestructible commander, draw a bunch of cards, and when she's big enough, we ensure she has an even number of counters so we can swing out and kill one of our opponents. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. I know I'm sponsored, so you may not believe me, but Ultimate Guard katanas are the best sleeves on the planet. They have gorgeous colors like these new purple ones, are durable and long-lasting, and an absolute joy to shuffle. Let Ultimate Guard protect your cards with katanas. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Hinterland Harbor, Rimewood Falls, Tangled Islet, Overflowing Basin, Yavimaya Coast, Vineglimmer Snarl, Temple of Mystery, Simic Growth Chamber, Scavenger Grounds, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 13 Forests, and 10 Islands. I know that's a lot of basics, but we're a budget deck, so it's fine. For mana ramp, we're running Kami of Whispered Hopes, Incubation Druid, Fertilid, Defiler of Vigor, Soul Ring, 3 Visits, Nature's Lore, Farseek, Rampant Growth, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, and Sakura Tribe Elder. Mostly land ramp because we're in green, but we also have a few pieces of thematic ramp, which is right and proper. Our card advantage package consists of Bounty of the Luxa, Fathom Mage, Toothy Imaginary Friend, Prime Speaker Zagana, Hydroid Krasis, Beast Whisperer, Eternal Witness, Tachio the Benthic Druid, Experimental Augury, Return of the Wild Speaker, Urban Evolution, Inspiring Call, and Eureka Moment. Again, some thematic and some staples, as it should be. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Beast Within, Counterspell, Negate, Scavenging Ooze, Reclamation Sage, Canker Bloom, Rapid Hybridization, Repulsive Mutation, Quandrix Command, Reality Shift, Return to Nature, Commit Memory, and Void Slime. Lots of ways to keep our opponents in line, as well as some counter magic to protect our commander from exile or forced sacrifice effects. Our board wipes consist of Aetherize, Washout, and Wave Goodbye. Gotta love just bouncing armies of creatures, forcing our opponents to spend the next few turns rebuilding. The core of our deck consists of Simic Ascendancy, Hadana's Climb, Forgotten Ancient, Master Biomancer, Vorel of the Hullclad, Managorger Hydra, Chasm Skulker, Mossborn Hydra, Zamone Paradox Sculptor, Mercfiend Liege, and Champion of Lambholt. Supporting our plan, we've also got Hardened Scales, Herald of Secret Streams, Evolution Sage, Pure Imaginative Rascal, Merfolk Skydiver, Flux Channeler, Mutational Advantage, Bioshift, and Thrumming Bird. Lots of ways to put counters on our creatures and then proliferate. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 37 lanes and 13 pieces of rain. Right on target. 13 pieces of card advantage. 13 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 4 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenging Ooze, Scavenger Grounds, Return to Nature, and Commit Memory. 1 Sudden I Win card in Simic Ascendancy. With our deck, it's not only possible, it's easy to put counters on our creatures. Now, we don't have Doubling Season or Vorinclex Monstrous Raider, but we do have a lot of effects that put counters on our creatures whenever an opponent does something. We also have a lot of proliferate effects, and some at instant speed. We could easily cast Simic Ascendancy and then have 20 counters on it before we even get to our next upkeep. But that's not the point of this deck. What we're trying to do, as I said at the beginning of the video, is pump our commander until she's at least a 21/21, then swing out and kill an opponent. We have counter magic to help protect her from exile effects, tons of ways to put +1/+1 counters on her, and some backup ways to win just in case she doesn't work. All in all, not too shabby, especially for under $100. We don't have a way to make her truly unblockable, but she's got Trample, which is a lot more fun in my opinion. Are you building a Sab-Sunen Luxa Embodied deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgi, Nazwin, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksu, Patrick, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, Richard, Devon, Sint, Boomy, Freya, Jackie, and Finn. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.